Recent speculation has linked Diddy and other Hollywoodalites to the ongoing wildfires in Los Angeles. Fans have noticed that Diddy's Los Angeles mansion, despite being close to the chaos, has remained completely untouched by the flames. This has fueled rumors of a potential cover-up involving Diddy and his alleged connections to government officials. The wildfires have devastated California, leaving 24 people dead, destroying over 12,300 structures, and burning an estimated 40,300 acres of land. Yet Diddy's lavish 17,000-square-foot mansion in the affluent Hidden Hills area remains unscathed, despite its proximity to the Pacific Palisades fire zone. Many high-profile celebrities, including Anthony Hopkins, Paris Hilton, and John Goodman, have seen their homes reduced to ash and rubble, but Diddy's property seems to have been spared. This peculiar detail has sparked wild theories, with some baselessly suggesting the fires may have been deliberately set to distract from Diddy's ongoing legal troubles. Currently, Diddy is being held at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center as he awaits trial on charges of trafficking, racketeering, and conspiracy. Some conspiracy theorists have gone as far as to allege that the fires were started to cover up Diddy's alleged crimes and protect any remaining allies he may have.
I think for the industry, times of crisis have always been good for the entertainment. It's not that I'm saying any crisis is good, no, but I think people want, they want to be entertained during those times, and they like escapism and just things pure entertainment.
In the aftermath of the wildfires in LA, reports and video footage have surfaced showing individuals allegedly setting fires and being involved in arson. There are even claims that these individuals were handed over to the police, but for some reason, no charges have been filed. Actor and director Mel Gibson has spoken out, suggesting that everything feels pre-planned. He pointed out that first, the funding for firefighters was reduced, and then there was no water in the fire hydrants. Now, even suspects caught on tape setting fires aren't being charged and are simply let go. With so many people losing their homes and lives to these fires, Gibson and others are asking, why isn't a real investigation being conducted? Rumors are circulating about a third arrest that's coming, following two previous arrests that have not been widely reported. Some believe the world will be shaken when this next arrest occurs. In the meantime, it's suggested that deaths, distractions, and fires are being used to cover up the truth. People are urged to stay alert, ask questions, and demand answers.
And apparently the residents in Corral Canyon caught an arsonist up there. And the guy was all tooled up with fire gear and equipment and stuff like that, ready to go. And he had been lighting fires. But they corralled the guy in Corral Canyon and gave him to the police.
Apparently, the individual in question was never charged, which has added to the confusion surrounding the case. Reports suggest that the person was seen trying to start fires, but it's not clear if they are directly linked to the wildfires themselves. The entire situation seems very strange, especially since the authorities have yet to rule out arson as the cause of the initial fire. Investigations are still ongoing. At the same time, as you mentioned, there have been numerous complaints about the fire hydrants lacking water or sufficient water pressure. The LA fire chief herself responded to these concerns, stating, "My stance on this is when a firefighter approaches a hydrant, we expect there to be water. We don't control the water supply. Our firefighters are there to protect lives and property, ensuring they're properly trained and equipped. That's my position. If there's no water, I don't know how the water gets to the hydrants." Mel Gibson's reaction to this has yet to be fully revealed, but it's clear that he and others are questioning why the situation with the fire hydrants wasn't addressed sooner.
Well, I know they were messing with the water, letting reserves go for one reason or another. They've been doing that a while. California has a lot of problems, sort of baffle the mind as far as why they do. And in the events like this, you sort of look, oh, is it on purpose? Which is an insane thing to think. But one begins to ponder whether or not there is a purpose in mind. What could it be,
Well, Mel, there's already talk. We played a couple of sound bites earlier about reimagining how rebuilding will take place. Obviously, there's a growing need for high-density housing, not just in California, but across the country. This is being heavily pushed by climate advocates. You're already hearing rumblings that the future of rebuilding might shift from single-family homes to high-density housing.
Yeah. It's pretty scary, and it'll take decades to do that. It's like, even if it's, a good idea, which I don't know if it is. Reminds me of the old cattle barons clearing people off the land. But I don't know.
Firefighters have been warning for years that something like this could happen, but now, with everything unfolding, it's starting to look like arson could be behind it. How is it possible that Ally Carter, one of Diddy's alleged victims, predicted months ago that a wildfire would strike? The last time a wildfire ravaged Oprah's mansion was miraculously spared while every other house in the area was reduced to ash. Is it really just a coincidence that each time a wildfire occurs, the mansions of Hollywoodalites seem to remain untouched, while the homes of everyone else are destroyed?
And once they find the criminal activity in those, they could bring them in. Now, did the Federal Bureau of Investigation in Miami do it? No, they didn't. Did California do it? No, they did not. The Southern District of New York, they took it upon themselves and put on that raid and everything